My name is Patrick Thomas Moore Muchmore. Patricio Tomas Mas Mucho Mas. I'm a composer. I wanted to be a cellist, and I intended to study music performance at the University of Oklahoma, but somewhere in my senior year, maybe even a little bit before that, I started developing severe pain when I tried to play, especially the cello, and especially my back. And it's still true that I can't play for more than, I don't know, a half hour before it starts hurting pretty bad. And you have to be able to rehearse hours a day to be a professional cellist of any sort. So I knew I still wanted to be involved in music, and my advisor at the time said, hey, there's also composition. I wish it was a cooler story than that. It was about how I had a burning passion, but it was just I wanted to do music somehow and I couldn't play.
And did you always write the kind of music that you're writing now?
No. I wrote very happy, tonal music about the triumph of the individual and heroism, and slowly realized that I was more interested in the early parts of the music, where I was setting up the obstacles in the path of the hero and used dissonance and things like that. And at some point I decided to just leave out the triumph part.
So would you say your music is about obstacles?
I've never said it before, but let's say that.
Okay.
That'll work.
Do you want to talk a little bit about the scores on the wall behind you?
Oh, well, yeah, I like George Crumb, and I like the idea that form can be part of the content of an artwork, and wanted to start exploring how I might do that musically. I've always liked scores to some extent in and of themselves, and I wanted to try out what would happen if I made a visual score that was nevertheless functional. I just kind of got into the idea of the limitations it put on me. I needed to be able to compose it in such a way that it worked as a circle, or it worked as two things colliding, and it gave me ideas that I don't think I would have had otherwise.
Tell me about the character that you play in the opera.
My character is Miranda's dad. He's obsessed with work and is forcing Miranda's boyfriend into that same kind of mindset where work is kind of everything. I think that he is absolutely the killer. I'm the killer.